There's always controversy around Black History Month. There's always controversy, and then you have Black people, quote unquote, who try to get in on the mix, who try to be contrarians, who try to be contrary to get brownie points from the dominant society. And I put up a tweet earlier from Big O Juicy Sambo, Jason Whitlock. All right. Who does he work for now? Does he work for Fox Sports, ESPN? I don't really follow sports like that. But he's a sportscaster. I don't know where he is now. He's anywhere that's near a hometown buffet. I don't know what place employs his big job ass. But he was online campaigning for his butter biscuits, being performative, and he put up a tweet talking about Black history. You know, this is just pandering. So this is very performative. He's performing for white mommy, white daddy. And I put up a tweet. My tweet was Jason Whitlock is basically upset because there's no holiday meals associated with Black History Month. His big fat jolly ass can't get a meal out of it. He's used to Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas dinners, Easter dinners. Ain't no dinners connected with no damn Black History Month. There's no Jim Crow cream corn that can eat. Ain't no civil rights roast beef, no reparations red beans and rice, Frederick Douglass donuts. Ain't no Tuskegee turkey legs that his big jolly ass can gobble up on. So yeah, he would have a problem with it.
Jason Whitlock, a prominent sports and political commentator, has been vocal about his opinions on various cultural and political issues, including his recent controversial statements regarding Black History Month. In discussions and posts, Whitlock has suggested that former President Donald Trump should have canceled Black History Month, labeling the observance as divisive and stupid. This video delves into the context, arguments, and reactions surrounding Whitlock's statements. Jason Whitlock is known for his work in sports journalism, having contributed to outlets like Fox Sports, ESPN, and more recently, Outkick, which he helped launch. Whitlock has often courted controversy with his unorthodox views on race, politics, and sports culture. His political commentary leans conservative, and he frequently uses his platform to critique what he perceives as liberal narratives, including those around racial issues. Whitlock's critique of Black History Month was notably expressed through his social media presence and interviews. On February 1st, 2025, Whitlock posted on X, formerly Twitter, questioning the tangible benefits of Black History Month since its inception in 1970, and suggesting that Trump should have canceled it. He says Black History Month has been observed since 1970. What are the tangible benefits over the last 55 years? What has it produced? Better reading proficiency? Uptick in SAT scores? Improved GPAs? What? Trump should have canceled it. It's divisive and stupid. He further connected Black History Month to Pride Month, suggesting both are examples of idolatry, and advocated for the cancellation of both by Trump saying idolatry begets idolatry. Black History Month's greatest accomplishment is Pride Month. Trump should cancel both. The arguments made by Whitlock are 1. Lack of tangible benefits. Whitlock questions the effectiveness of Black History Month in terms of educational outcomes, implying that it hasn't led to measurable improvements in academic performance among African Americans. 2. Divisiveness. He argues that focusing on Black history specifically each February might inadvertently promote division rather than unity, suggesting that it segregates history by race rather than integrating it into a broader national narrative. 3. Symbolism over substance. Whitlock criticizes the month for being more symbolic than substantive, suggesting that it does not address real issues facing the Black community. Some conservative voices on social media and in commentary agree with Whitlock, arguing for a more integrated approach to history where racial achievements are part of the everyday curriculum, not confined to one month. But many have vehemently opposed Whitlock's views, accusing him of undermining the importance of recognizing Black contributions, which have often been overlooked or marginalized in traditional historical narratives.
Black History Month is a myth, and it's something that is being used to divide us. It's very divisive. That I have clearly not always believed that as a young person and even as an adult. I thought Black History Month was necessary, and then I probably moved to harmless, to now I have moved to, no, it's divisive, it's anti-unity, it's promotion of an idol, skin color being that idol, and that American history covers Black history when told properly. And the left and progressive have used Black History Month to convince Black people that our history and our narrative and our role in American society is to be a victim.
Black History Month serves as an educational tool, bringing attention to Black achievements, struggles, and contributions throughout history, which might otherwise be underrepresented. Cultural pride and awareness. The month fosters a sense of pride and identity among Black Americans and educates others about Black culture, thereby promoting unity and understanding rather than division. Critics highlight that Whitlock's comments ignore the historical context of why such observances were created, including as a response to systemic racism and exclusion from mainstream historical accounts. Various media outlets, including those with differing political leanings, have covered Whitlock's statements. Some outlets, like Thegrio, have labeled Whitlock's stance as anti-Black, while others, like Real Clear Politics, have discussed his views in the context of broader political discourse. Whitlock's comments are part of a larger conversation about how history, particularly racial history, should be commemorated and taught. His criticism of Black History Month aligns with some conservative viewpoints that advocate for an all history is American history approach, but does so in a manner that has sparked significant debate over the role of specialized cultural observances. His remarks align with certain political narratives that question identity politics, suggesting a preference for a universalist approach to history and culture. The statements reflect a broader cultural tension between celebrating diversity and the pushback against what some perceive as segregated observances of history. Whitlock's questioning of the benefits of Black History Month raises questions about how educational systems address racial history and whether current methods are effective. Jason Whitlock's assertion that Donald Trump should have canceled Black History Month, branding it as divisive and stupid, has ignited a significant discourse on the purpose and impact of such cultural observances. While his views resonate with some who advocate for a different approach to teaching history, they are met with substantial opposition from those who value the month's role in education, cultural recognition, and historical correction. This debate underscores ongoing conversations about race, education, and national identity in the United States. Whether or not one agrees with Whitlock, his comments have undeniably contributed to a larger discussion on how America should remember and teach its multifaceted history.